Hope you are doing well. Today I thought to share with us the UK academic calendar. In case you're planning to come over to study in the UK and you're wondering, in order to be able to put yourself more together, or just to aid your planning, you really want to know what the academic calendar, the study times, the holiday times, how it works here in the UK, because it could be slightly different from the US and some other countries. That is exactly what this video is for. And this video covers for both undergraduate studies and postgraduate studies. Yeah, I got you. So, on a general note, term time here in the UK starts from September and runs up till June. That said, there's still some courses in certain schools that start in January. So whether you're running an undergraduate program or a postgraduate program, where you get to start your course in September running up until June, usually the undergraduate students might have the entire summer from the end of June, July, thereabout, for the summer holiday. That period is when the postgraduate student is neck down with their dissertation, as was my own experience. I just completed my dissertation this past September. So typically for a one-year program, say starting in September, and I'm using my own academic program for example here, different schools might slightly vary both for undergraduate and postgraduate, but mine is the postgraduate, but it's still same academic calendar. So if you're starting in September, usually it runs up until September the next year, and usually the graduation comes around in December, so that's about 3 months in between. And that extra 3 months is usually to fix maybe carryovers or some leftover courses, certain schoolwork you need to fix up to enable you graduate within your academic year. So if you're starting in September, you should be looking at graduating in December of the next year. If you're starting in January, you should be looking at probably March the next year. Right, so breaking it down further to terms, there are usually 3 terms. There is the autumn term, there is the spring term, and there is the summer term. The autumn term, starting in September, runs up until December. Then there is a break. Then the spring term usually fall between January to March, usually before a break. Then the summer term is usually between April to June for undergraduate students and April to August for postgraduate students. Alright, before we go into details of holiday period, let us address examinations and reading week. So with reading week here, when even with my own experience, for example, the particular week they said was reading week, I was surprised to find out that reading week actually felt like a holiday, because it's usually 1 week long, somewhere in between the semester. Usually it's about October, November, thereabout. After we've studied for about September, October, after we've studied for about 3 to 4 weeks, we got this long week called reading week. So usually that reading week feels like a holiday for students, but in the real sense, you're actually supposed to be in your house or in your hostel, wherever your accommodation is, reading. But anyway, that's up to the student, right? So the university gives you that break, that reading week, as a break from classwork, for you to go back and refresh on all of the academic work you've been through, so you don't get overwhelmed. And this is something I really love about the UK educational system. It's structured in a way that you do not get overwhelmed with information and academic stress. You study and then they infuse breaks in between, so you can just relax and be able to come back refreshed. And then coming down to examinations, for undergraduate students, typically they get examinations for the bulk of the academic work they've done in a term, and usually these examinations comes about twice within an academic year, whether it's postgraduate or undergraduate. For the postgraduate students, usually your examinations are based around presentations, essays, just typically what your course entails, even group work as well. All of this counts as your examination. Then coming down to holidays, the main holidays, there is the Christmas period, of course. you get Christmas break, you get Easter breaks as well. Christmas breaks are usually about 3 to 5 weeks long. Easter breaks are 3 to 5 weeks long as well. And then the hugest of the hugest one is the summer breaks. So with summer breaks here, it can be as long as 12 to 14 weeks, both for undergraduate and postgrad. But don't get extremely excited yet, especially if you are a postgrad student, because this was also my own experience. While your mates might be chilling and being on holiday, summer break, that is when you are hard on your dissertation, because as a matter of fact, the summer break is long enough for you to complete your dissertation, because at the end of the summer break you should be submitting your dissertation towards graduation. But not to worry, you still have the Christmas and the Easter break to chill, relax, and take breaks in between. Even while you're writing your dissertation, you can still take a break, but you know how to balance it out. Right, so this is a typical study in UK academic calendar, but still do well to cross-check with individual university to know what their times and their schedule is. Are you currently studying in the UK? Tell us in the comment section what your own academic calendar looks like and what's your schedule and how you're able to manage and work around the schedule. But if you're planning to come over to join the host of others, also let us know in the comment section what your concerns are or what you're looking forward to. I'll catch you in the next video.